Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is such an honor for our group to be a moderator for today's presentation. I would like to extend a very warm welcome to you. We hope you will learn a lot today, but first, let me meet my team members. United States is the world's most powerful economic and military power. United States gross domestic product accounts for more than a quarter of global GDP, and its military budget is almost as large as the total defense expenditures of other countries in the world. United States was formed from a revolution that separated it from the British royal family. The US Constitution drafted in 1787 established a federal structure of division of power without interruption from the beginning. And for your information, English is the principal language and Christianity is the predominant religion in the United States. In that country, the President of the United States, POTUS, served as both the country's head of state and its chief executive. The President is the Commander-in-Chief of the United States Armed Forces and is in charge of the federal government executive branch.
The states also have the authority to enact laws on any issue not provided by the federal government or forbidden by the US Constitution to the states. The United States Constitution requires all states to have a republican form of government, although the judicial, legislative, and executive branch structure is optional. For judicial power is used by the judicial branch, which comprises two types of court, which are Federal Court and Supreme Court. Both federal states laws apply to election. In this country, the governor of a state will be elected for a 4-year term by the citizen of USA. Furthermore, the country of United States presents political party system, which has a two-party system controlled by the Republican and the Democratic parties. All members of the Congress as well as states and local governments are elected directly.
The gastronomy and culture or food culture of the American is quite interesting. Because of the most American will drink milk orange in the morning, and even the most drink a coffee and tea in a day. This culture must be practiced by the youngest generation so that this culture can be inherited continuously to the future generations and continue to grow unceasingly. The culture in the American company is largely derived from European migrations to these great countries, such as slave migration from the America, Asia, Latin America, which is created a various culture pattern. The country also has an interesting all over the world. In a term of sport cultures, America is a big country behind China and Russia in creating victories in sport events. In a term of the hereditary social culture for the teenagers is to have a party at home instead of holding in a pub or disco. Among the most influential culture in the country is a green hosting culture, a culture that is more concerned which is individual progress of power without the thinking about the impact on the oneself or society. In addition, this is gastronomy culture is also practiced in the other countries such as Italy and Mexico.
Moving on to the demographic, the average lifespan in USA was 78.6 years. As of year 2020, the CIA estimate USA crude death rates will be 8.3 per 1,000, while it estimates that the global rate will be 7.7 per 1,000. The causes death in this country is heart disease, accidental accidents, cancer, diabetes, and suicide, which is among the top 10 causes of death in USA. Entering the higher educations, students in USA spend 12 years in middle schools. Students go to primary school for 6 years before they enter to senior schools. Secondary school is divided into two initiatives, middle schools or high school. Student that is successful finish high school will be graduated and get a diploma certificate. The students can go to college or university after they graduated from high school. Replacement level fertility in USA shows that a total fertility rate values goes decrease. The native population will be decline. The total fertility rate in USA fell from 2.12 to 1.64.3 between year 2007 and 2020. This decrease might indicate a longer socio-economic variable such as delayed marriage and kids until later in life and long-term gains in women's educational attainment and employee force involvement. Next one is populations. When the first official census was done by USA, the country's population had climbed to almost 4 million people. Every 10 years, USA conduct a census. The census information is utilized for a variety of purposes. The main objective is to make sure each congressional chair be about equal to the number of citizens. The information can be used by USA government to design initiatives such as, if they are aware a region citizen is rapidly increased, the government may start to develop additional hospitals, homes, and schools in that area. USA is one of the world's largest countries by people. Los Angeles with a total population of 3.9 million, while New York with a total 8.1 million citizens is the most populated city. Following Los Angeles and New York City, Chicago is the most populous town in USA, and California is also have a huge population in USA, which has a population of little over 40 million people.
USA is a land with vast natural resources including metals, fossil fuels, minerals, and gemstones used in industry. USA gold is widely mined for usage in jewelry and computer equipment. USA is thought to have more gold reserves than any other country in the planet, with a total value of around $298 billion. Nearly 9,000 tons of gold are thought to be scattered across USA. In reality, USA is the home of two of the world's largest copper mines. The neighboring states of Minnesota and Michigan produce the majority of the iron ore. Furthermore, USA is a major beryllium producer, accounting for more than 87% of global output. Besides that, based on current consumption rates, USA also boasts a 250-year coal resource.
All industries are vital for the state's progress since they lead to higher revenues and greater USA expansion. However, there are still industrial areas that should be regarded as highly important to the growth of USA, and the beauty industry is one of them. In 2020, the value for USA cosmetics was $95.92 billion and it is predicted to increase at a compound yearly growth rate of 8.64% during the forecast period. In addition, several of the world's largest cosmetic companies are headquartered in this country. The cosmetic industry is in strong demand in the USA market. In 2019, national foundation sales exceeded $985 billion, contributing to the market share of this segment. Chanel, Huda Beauty, Estee Lauder companies, L'Oreal USA and Kylie Cosmetics are some of the key participants in the USA cosmetic business.
The United States of America is also the world economic power along with China, with the world's largest nominal GDP of $18.46 trillion through the service sector, manufacturing sector and agriculture sector, which is the other industry in USA. In addition, the healthcare industry contributes to the social care development of 18% of national GDP and is the largest health sector in the world. Furthermore, the durable of manufacturing industry is a sector in USA that influences the economics USA and has a national GDP value of 6%.
United States multinational company are first American company. U.S. multinational corporation have played a large role in American productivity enhancing activity. More than 50% of the world top multinational company are located in China or the United States. U.S. multinational corporation enhance the U.S. economy using a combination of domestic activity and global participation. However, U.S. multinational company that can effectively compete in global market will be better able to assist America in getting out of recession. Some multinational companies in the United States are very rich, with so many employees, even larger than some small countries.
That's all from me and my team members. Thank you for your attention.